And hello there, morons. It's Victor, King of the Morons, at 2:08 a.m. on January 5th. And I really should be getting to bed. I've been up for the last couple hours watching contest entries for the D.W. Jackson Win a Free Trip to Japan contest. I didn't realize that so many people had entered it, 141 people. Wow. And we're supposed to be finished watching and grading all the videos by the 15th, which is going to be tough. I mean, really tough. And I've had a very, a lot of things in my personal life. So I thought I'd just, say a little hello to everyone out there and say hi. How you doing? I feel like I haven't talked to you proper, like just about nothing. So this is not not really an answering any questions kind of video, though. I have so many questions. I try to answer a lot of them just by emailing you back, but I am slightly whispering because it is 2:08 a.m. and my wife is very pregnant. The baby is now 40 days away, about 35 days? 35 days away? I don't know. 40 days away? 40 days away. Yeah. So, wow. And I think I should shave. What do you guys think? Huh? Should I shave? People keep saying, I love how people keep giving me suggestions about things. Let me show you something, just a second. Oh, the arrogance of some of you. No, I love you guys. I told you I love you guys, but some of you guys, really. Oh man, there was whiskey in there. Damn it. Oh my God. I didn't realize this. I've got 100,000 subs. I just realized that. I should celebrate, huh? I should open up a new bottle of whiskey. Just a minute. This bottle of whiskey comes from my very lovely co-worker, Yukari, who does the Maggie Sensei, which this, by the way, she told me today, reached a new record. It is now rated like 500,000 in the world, which is pretty good. You know, it's a language blog, right? This is a bottle she gave me for my birthday. It is called the 6 Isles Blended Malt Scotch Whiskey. It's very clear. Look at that. It's very clear, if you guys can tell. But, yeah, so congratulations to me. But mostly, it hasn't been an impressive climb. I've been at this for 6 years. It took me 6 years to get here. But, it's a slow, I'm the slow tortoise, but I got there. So congrats to me. And congrats, and screw that. Thank you. Thank you guys very much. I did not put together an amazing, look, a cockroach. Oh, my pet cockroach. Ooh, he's so cute. That's fake, by the way. Oh, so this is a fake cockroach, and I bought like 10 of these. And I put them on Yukari's desk like 3 times a week, and every single time she screams. Everyone in my school knows. Everyone knows I have this thing, and nobody screams except she does. Let's try this. Let's try this with the Family Guy cup today. Ooh, it sounds good. I've never seen a whiskey so clear like this. It's almost like it's just like I don't even know what to say, like weak tea looking. Wow. Oh my God. That's whiskey. Is that whiskey? What is that? That's whiskey. With a Y, not with an EY. Oh my God. That's like fire. What's the percentage on this? 43%. Very strong alcohol taste. Wow. I cannot say that's one of the best whiskeys I've ever had. But it's new, Maybe it's just something I'm not used to yet. So I should look it up. I got a whiskey book somewhere here. I've got Jim Murray's whiskey book. This was a gift also by one of you. I don't know if I should say his name. I'll say his first name, John. John, thanks if you're watching. The 6 Isles. I don't even know how to look at the 6 Isles. But wow, that's strong. Yeah. Anyway, so much has been happening recently in my personal life. My uncle died December 28th. And my dad's in Peru now, visiting. He was my dad's younger brother. My dad's the oldest, just like me, the oldest. And I always felt like he hadn't accomplished much in life, but I guess we haven't really talked to his family. I don't know how to look this. I don't know how to use this book right now. But I felt like he hadn't really accomplished much in life. But he died the 28th. My father happened to be in Peru when it happened. He died at age 63, and I'm 47. And my wife's friend died. My wife's friend's husband died recently. He was 47. And I just can't imagine dying at 47. I mean, I've said in videos before, I've done a lot in my life. I've traveled all around the world. Well, not all around the world. I've been like 23 countries or so. I've done a lot of stuff. I've, skydived, regular dived. I don't know. I've had a lot of fun. So yeah, I mean, I think if I died tomorrow, I could have done a little bit more. I climbed Machu Picchu a bunch of times, Fuji once. I've been snowboarding, diving with sharks. I got married. I'll have a baby. So even if I die tomorrow, the baby will still be born, right? Oh, and the second taste it's really smoky. That's what it is. It's really smoky. I know you're not interested, but this is my 100,000th celebration. I don't know why I didn't think about making this video earlier, but like I said, I was, that is strong. I was reading I was watching all the videos for the D.W. Jackson contest. There's 141 of them, so it's going to take forever. I've only seen 23 of them. So, wow. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to mention, I was going to ask you, do you think I should shave? It always kind of bugs me when women put up things on Facebook. Do you think I should get a haircut? What do you think I should do with my hair? And they ask for advice, and I'm always thinking, like, guys cannot do shit like that. I mean, that would seem so... Well, of course, the conservative answer is gay, but I really gotta stay away from that word. Just because, I don't think homosexuality is something to be ridiculed. But I gotta come up with lame. Let's just come up with a different word, lame, right? Lame. That's so lame. Lame, but lame is not... You know what it is? It's like, girly. How about girly? Is that insulting to girls? But the thing is, girls do that. Come on, you girls gotta admit that. So you say, oh, should I get a haircut? What do you think I should do? Okay, so, speaking of girly, this hat is also a gift from Yukari. She gave me a couple years ago. And it's actually a brand name hat. And I wore it a couple times when I did the question and answer video. And I got a couple people gave me a lot of shit for it. What are you doing with your grandmother's hat? And I hate that hat. And, oh, it must be a gift. Victor must be forced to wear it, But it's actually incredibly warm. Like right now, I'm starting to really burn up. It just keeps all the heat in. And it's actually a brand name hat. It's, what is this? Well, it's got an elk. I don't know if you can see the picture of an elk there. It's not that exciting, right? And look, what brand is this? I think I cut off the tag. Yeah, I cut off the tag because it was annoying me. Or I don't know why. But okay, so it's a brand name hat. It's very nice. It's a very nice hat. But people are giving me shit like... And the thing is, I don't care. It keeps my head warm when it's cold. But people are saying, what's with the grandma's hat? And one guy wrote on the last video, Victor, I love your videos, but never wear that red jacket again. And I got this Columbia jacket, okay? And the thing is, I bought a Columbia jacket like 4 years ago, and it broke down. It just like started falling apart on the inside. So I was about to toss it out, and then another teacher that I know here in Japan, she told me, oh, they have lifetime warranties. You just send it back. I'm like, really? So I contacted them, and they have one in Japan, but the one in Japan is like a different company, kind of. Like the same brand, but they have different policies. So if you buy one in Japan and you send it back to them, they'll fix it, but they'll charge you. The one in America, I bought this one in America when I was on vacation. I bought it in America, And I contacted them. I don't remember how, called them or emailed them, but they said, send it back to us, but we can't send it back to Japan. We can send it to an American address. So I mailed it to them. It cost like $10 to mail it to them. And they told me, well, we can't fix it, so we'll give you a new one. So they gave me a new one. So they gave me that new jacket, and it's an amazingly warm jacket. It's just a cover, like one of those, waterproof, windproof Gore-Tex covers. And it's bright red. It's got pockets everywhere. I guess it's more like a snowboarding or, walking in the mountain type of jacket. And it's huge. A little bit too big for me, but whatever, you can wear sweaters underneath it. You can wear another whole different parka underneath it. It's warm. But it was just, it's just interesting to me that someone would write, don't ever wear that jacket again. Like, what? Really? You're actually telling me what to wear in my videos? And not to be arrogant, but I mean, I'm kind of doing favors for people, answering those questions. I mean, give me a break. Come on. I talked to I don't know if you remember Cooney way back in the day, and this is not an insult at all. It's actually very, and Michaela said this once too. They're like, why do you answer those questions? You should just ignore them, well, she didn't, Cooney said that. He says he ignores them. He says he ignores them. He didn't tell me to. He just said he does. And Michaela once wrote in one of the comments, like she basically was a compliment, like, wow, you got you're really nice to answer all these questions. I would never do it. Something like that. So, so when I make those videos and I'm just answering questions, then someone gives me shit for a hat, or a jacket, it's like, really? You think I'm going to stop wearing it? Yeah, it was bizarre. But that's not really what I'm talking about. Of course these things kind of, you get it's just bizarre, human beings. We are just so bizarre, right? The things that bother some of us. Like, I put up that stupid gaming video, cause I've got this thing, Steam, that I downloaded like months ago, and I thought, okay, I should start, trying to play a little bit, cause people seem to enjoy games, and I used to play video games all the time. And yeah, I think I mostly played things with controllers, but I understand that some of the games have really advanced now, and they're really complicated, and they're incredible money makers. Like, they make more money than movies do on opening days and shit. It's like it's a whole new world when it comes to video games, right? But I got a lot of positive people. I mean, I know that game sucked. I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but I will learn. It's not that goddamn hard, right? Kids can do it, and I did it back in the day. And I'm pretty sure, thinking back, I just remembered, I did play video games on my keyboards and stuff, but they were easier, they were simpler, and they weren't movies, and you didn't have to use a mouse and a keyboard at the same time, things like that. And they were different anyway, not a big deal. But mostly I got support on that. But I got one guy, I don't remember his name, but he gave me all this shit about I'm trying to what was it? What did he cash in on the games, And I was, the thing about being a sellout and cashing in and shit like that is, yeah, U2 said this a long time. The band U2, the Irish band, they said this a long time ago. They said, I'll stop selling out when you start paying my bills. No, or maybe it was Genesis who said that. I don't remember. But anyway, the thing is, are you going to pay those people that you're accusing of selling out? Are you going to give them money for their art, for their work, for their time? Even if we agree that what I do is not art, which I'm quite willing to do that, to give you that, it is time. I'm spending time. Other things to mention. Anyway, it just seemed bizarre how upset people got. As if, gaming was a religion. And then I thought about the PewDiePie guy who I just mentioned, I just made a comment about PewDiePie, and I don't know if you guys remember this, but about a week ago, or so, or 2 weeks ago maybe, I mentioned PewDiePie in a video, just about the comments. Nothing against him. I don't watch him. I've seen maybe one video of his. I understand he exists. I'm not really interested in what he does. I understand he's the #1 video maker in the world. Okay. That doesn't impress me. I'm not jealous of him. I don't do what he does. I'm not interested in doing that kind of thing. But it was amazing to me that the support, the blind, angry support that he had, to the point that my channel was flagged so many times within the space of an hour, maybe 40 minutes, that my whole channel got taken down. And luckily, I know people at YouTube. I've been interacting with people at YouTube, sometimes ignored, but often they don't ignore me. And I just contacted them, and they put my channel back up within the hour. So that was really cool. But what was most interesting was the way people reacted, as if gaming was a religion, you know? And, wow, that is strong. I can't say I'm really enjoying that. Well, but it is a good, I don't know. It's an acquired taste, I suppose. Woo. I was watching Modern Family today, and the gay for pay character, I forgot his name, the one that's married to the redhead, the ginger, the fat guy. He's pretending to be tough, and he's like drinking whiskey. and his lover says, "You can stop doing that. Everyone knows, you can't handle that." And he goes, "Oh, thank you. It's burning." And then I remember when I first drank whiskey, that's how I felt. And this is that kind of strong. This is really strong stuff. This is putting hair on my chest. Which reminds me, so today, since I'm gonna have a baby soon, my wife's like, we are insured up the gazoo, As I've mentioned before, if I die tomorrow, no problems. My wife will be taken care of. And if she dies tomorrow, no problems. Even when Maggie died, we had some insurance to cover some of the costs. But despite that, she's like, okay, go get a, oh, there's Maggie. Go get a squirrel. Go get a checkup. So I'm like, I don't want to get a checkup, Fine, I don't need a checkup. But she's, women, you're always wrong. Just agree. You're never going to hear the end of it. So I went and got a checkup today. And, I've got no problem with this. I'm in pretty good shape. I mean, relatively. I can run. I can bike for an hour. No problem at all. I can run for maybe 45 minutes, I think. I can, what is this? I don't even know how much weight this is. I'll tell you. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. This is not bragging. This is just to show you I'm not. This is 2.5. This is 10. How much are these? This is 10. These are 5. 7.5. 7.5. That's 15 plus the bars. I don't know how much the bar is. I think this is 20 kilograms, which is about 42 pounds. Okay, and I can put this over my head 50 times. So I do 100 of these, right? I have 2 of them. There's another one back there somewhere. And I'll do not sitting down. I do it standing up because it's weird to do sitting down. I guess that's another possible way to exercise, sitting down. But I think I'm going to break the chair. Okay. So I can do that 100 times. So I'm in fairly decent shape. So they take my blood pressure. Fine. My height, I've actually shrunk 2 centimeters since my motorcycle accident. So I don't know if you guys know, but my neck's screwed up. So I have, in the winter, my right hand is super cold because there's no circulation because of the neck. I have like a little, I think they call it herniated, I don't know, something or other. I forget the word, but bones in my neck. What the fuck are those called? God, I hate it when I can't think of vocabulary when the camera's on. I suddenly forget. Anyway, long story short, the nurse says, you have to lose 24 kilograms. Like, what? That's like 55 pounds. Okay? So I weigh 94 kilograms right now. And I'm supposed to weigh, according to Japanese standards, 71 kilograms. So I'm 24 kilograms overweight. Now, yeah, I have put on quite a bit of, winter weight. I've been eating a lot and, hanging out with the family, Yoko's family. We spend a lot of time together and going out all the time, that kind of stuff. Yeah, and I didn't ride the bicycle much over the last 2 weeks, so we were on vacation. But 24 kilograms, that's just insane. And ironically, my wife has put on quite a bit of weight too. Where was I? The camera got disconnected. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so my wife. I feel bad for her because I put on a little bit of weight actually, only maybe 5 kilograms. It's like 10 pounds, which is not bad for the winter. But my wife's put on, of course, weight because she's pregnant. That's a different reason. But she's also, the poor woman is just, I feel really bad for the poor, I don't even want to say woman, I say poor girl, because she's all swollen up. Her legs are all swollen from the pregnancy. And because she's still working, and the doctor said, you gotta stop working. So she's gonna stop working, right? But this last week she's got to put in 1 more week because she just has work to do. Everyone's on vacation still. And so she's going to put in 1 more week, and then she's going to go on vacation and wait for the baby to pop out next month or so. Okay. So I spent like 45 minutes the other day, last night maybe, or 2 nights ago. Yeah, rubbing her ankles, rubbing her feet, rubbing her legs. And she's like, "Thank you, honey," the next day, because my ankles are back. Because her feet were so swollen, she was joking that her ankles had disappeared. Yeah, and we went to what do you call that place? Costco yesterday. Was that yesterday already? Yeah, yesterday. And it's usually like miserably crowded. Like the people bring their kids and you just want to just kill people. You're like, why the fuck do you have to bring your kids to Costco? I mean, Christ. But it was actually very easy to shop. There was very few people comparatively, And it was fun. We actually had dinner first. We usually have dinner at the end. We had dinner first. We didn't have to watch our car to put anywhere. We just had dinner. Pizza, hot dog, dinner, junk food. But super cheap. And then we walked around the whole place and just looked at stuff, Baby shopping, this and that. Oh, and I suggested we buy some clothes, some baby clothes. It was kind of boyish. And she's like, "No, we don't need that." So it made me start thinking, oh, maybe it's a boy. I mean, maybe it's a girl. Oh, what if it's a girl? And my students, at school, they're like, "Don't you know yet? Don't you want to know? It's going to be hard. You got to shop for it." I'm like, what's the big deal? Really? I mean, if it's a boy, it's a boy. It has a penis. That's basically the difference in a baby. Isn't it? Am I missing something? I mean, how are you different? How are you going to take care of it differently? It's either going to have a little penis or it's not going to have a little penis. And, it'll just pee, like just leak out, I guess. I guess girls, and does a pee just leak out or does it shoot? I mean, I saw a couple of movies. Oh, you know what I saw? I saw that movie with, Nicolas Cage where he's the father and he goes, it's one of those Christmas Carol type movies where the ghost of Christmas brings him to another world where he could have lived with his true love. And in that he's changing the kids' diapers and the pee just shoots up. Does that happen? Am I gonna have to watch out? Am I gonna have to wear goggles when I'm changing my kid if it's a boy? So does that happen? Does anyone know? So but anyway, that's the only possible difference I can think of, right? I have heard that when you're raising little boys, you hold them out do I have a ball around here? Okay, here's what. So if this is a boy, I would hold him out this way so he can see the world more. And if it's a girl, I would hold her in towards me so she can't, So that's the only difference, But I mean, you're not supposed to do that. It's just, people just do that unconsciously because we're all sexist bastards. I guess, But, anyway. So I don't know. Is it a girl? Is it a boy? I'm thinking I should do some kind of contest, right? Like, when's it going to be born? I mean, we could do some kind of betting thing. What do you guys think? Can you think of a good... Anyone submit a good suggestion? Should we bet on the kid's sex and date? It's going to be born and time. I guess you got to be closest in time. And then I give you something. I could do that. I could give you like a box of junk. I still got a whole bunch of boxes of Japanese antiques and stuff. And they're not just antiques. I mean, I pick up stuff all the time that I want to give away to people. Because I think, I'm going to give this away on my channel. Oh, yeah, check this out. So the other day I mentioned this in one of the videos. This container. Like, it's just a thermos cup. And this is I looked it up on Amazon. In America, it's like $25. This cup. In Japan, it's a little cheaper. I think it's like $15. But still, just for a cup. And it is an amazing cup. I mean, when you when you hold hot liquid, it stays hot forever in there. It's a pretty amazing. They had some of those at Costco too, but this is not very interesting. Anyway, I don't really have a point to this video, just to tell you my wife's really pregnant, and I don't know the sex yet. And, oh yeah, video games. So, I don't know, I don't really want to make another gaming channel, but I think I'm gonna try some of those video games. A lot of people are really nice to send me video games, and I have an incredible library now on Steam. Let me just load this up real quick. I have, of course, as you saw, Walking Dead 2. I can just read some of the things off here. Just a second here. I've got, Family View. Shut up with Family View. That's buggy, by the way. It doesn't seem to work. Yeah, that doesn't work. I've got, what else do I have here? Hold on a second here. I've got Team Fortress, Portal 2, Portal 1, Half-Life episode, a bunch of Half-Life ones, bunch of Half-Life, 10, Pixel Hunter, Ricochet. I got that Portal game. People keep saying, you should play Portal. Deathmatch Classic, I don't know what that is. Counter-Strike Source, Counter-Strike Global, Counter-Strike Condition Zero, all these well, you get the idea. Anyway, and the Binding, Portal, yeah. So anyway, lots of this. Seventh Ascent. So to everyone who gave me games, thank you so much. I'm going to try to not embarrass you too much when I play them online. But I don't know if I really want to make a whole new gaming channel. I might reactivate one of my older channels. I have an older channel that I haven't used in a long time called Victor in the World that used to be dedicated just to Japanese. I would just speak Japanese on it. And just, yeah, I just don't upload there anymore. But it's actually a pretty healthy channel. It's got over 1 million views. I don't remember. I might try that again. So many things I want to do. Oh yeah, I was thinking today. I was on Steam last night, and someone was like, "I can't believe you're on Steam. My God, are you telling me that you make videos and you work at your school and you play games? That's amazing. How do you find the time?" And I was thinking, there are people who find the time to do all that shit. Hiko Simon finds a lot of time to do a lot of shit, though he doesn't nearly make nearly as many videos as I do at all. But he does a lot of shit. I mean, he's working, he's got a kid, and he does his blog. Pretty active, right? So I thought, I'm gonna do my darndest to do as much as I can. So I'm gonna stop watching TV so much. I think that eats up a lot of my time. And when the kid is born, I'm going to do my best to keep making laundry videos, but holding the kid. Like the kid wakes up and needs to be held, I'll hold him, so in the future you'll see things like that. Speaking of saying thank you, I really got to thank the Patreon people, the people who are supporting me on Patreon. Anywhere from, $2 up to $250. Wow. I mean, I'm just blown away every time. And it's really going to help out. When the wife stops working this week, and from now on with the kids and stuff. So really, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. I really do. Yeah, and the t-shirts. Wow, we've sold like 75 t-shirts, which is pretty amazing. I talked to the t-shirt guys. I'm like, is that good? I don't know. Is that good? And he's like, that's amazing. So those of you who've gotten the t-shirts, thanks for that too. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I do have, there's one guy who is, asking for me to analyze his channel. He's the Japanese philosopher. I think it's called J Philosopher. I don't remember exactly, but, I will get to him. I will get to you. I've watched a few of your videos. I gotta sit down and really analyze them, but it's gonna have to wait until after I do the D.W. Jackson, win a free trip to Japan videos. I've got to do that first. Finish that up, and I'll get to yours. I will do it though. I'll give it a good analysis, and I'll see how you can help out. One thing I noticed that in the first few videos though is that you shoot your video like it's surrounded by a black frame, which is weird. Like you got to figure out your camera settings or your upload settings or I guess your video rendering settings are screwed up. You should be rendering as HD videos. So check out your export sizes on your video. Anyway, that's really it. I thought there was something else I wanted to tell you. Yeah, I'm fat. My wife's fat. I got 100,000 subs. Oh yeah, my blood work. My blood pressure is very good. Perfect. Which, for some reason, people are always surprised at. Like, the thing is going to be screwed up or something. My uncle died. That sucks. Oh yeah, but my uncle's kids are apparently really good kids. And they're all smart and they're all in college. So that's good. So yeah. Anyway, that's all for now. Just a little update. Hope you don't mind the length. Well, you know, it's a laundry video. It's a long-ass video. So thanks for watching, guys. And, hey, let's have a great 2015. Really, everyone kick ass and let's all be Supermen. Do as much as you can and don't do the stupid shit. Stop playing Angry Birds. Play some real video games. And thanks for all your patience, too. I really appreciate it. And do you think I should shave? What do you guys think? Let me know. That'll be the question in the comments. Let's see if you got to the end. Do you think I should shave? And if so, what part or everything? Yeah. Okay. Silly gay question. Talk to you guys.
Yeah, my dad's Superman. So what? Like, I gotta follow in those footsteps? Like, I gotta be cool and save people? Fuck that. I wanna do my own thing. Okay, yeah. He gave me the suit. It's a nice suit, and it stops bullets, and it's you don't have to wash it very often. It does stink a little bit, but you know, I mean, it the stains. No, yeah, you could drink red wine, spill it all over yourself, grapefruit juice, you know, hello Mi'kmaq, no worries. No worries. All right.